Hey, what's up, you guys? So today I thought I would do like an anxiety chat just because like I don't know, I feel like sometimes these like help people to be like, oh, she's anxious over these dumb things, so like it's fine if I'm anxious over like little things too, like I don't know, something, whatever. Are you trying to go into there? She gets cold, so. Are you good? What are you doing? Are you good? So, okay, anyways. So, this is a very chill video. So, it might be all over the place. I don't have it like planned out in my head. I'm just gonna like talk about like what's going on in my life and whatever. Hold on. Trying to like situate Angel. She likes to be under the covers because she gets really cold. She's wearing a sweater right now, so she shouldn't be cold, and the heat's on, so she shouldn't be cold, but she's always cold. So anyways, let's start at like the beginning, I guess. So the beginning of what's stressing me out and making me anxious. So obviously you guys know my cat died like right before my college semester started. So like what a great way to like start off my college semester. And it's like you have to do the introductions because it's like online, so that's like you get to like know your classmates, and a lot of them, like I would have thought a lot more people my age would be going to online college, but that doesn't seem to be the case. It's a lot of like people who are like going back to college, like I don't know, not people my age. And so anyways, so you're doing like introductions, and it's like who, like where do you, like what state do you live in, like who's in your family, like what are your hobbies and interests, like stuff like that. So you have to say like, oh, now I only have 3 cats, like I don't know, it was just a thing that was like annoying. So anyways, college is also stressing me out because I'm taking 2 classes that I really don't like. If you didn't know, I'm going for entrepreneurship. This is like my junior year right now, and I have to take like so many business classes, and I don't particularly like them just because like I don't know, a lot of it is like government-y legal stuff, I guess, and like that's like boring to me. It's like history, which was my least favorite subject at school. And at my other college, I was at one college for 2 years, now I'm at a different college for my last 2 years. And at my first college, I took business law and business law 2, and my new college now wants me to take business law again, so I'm taking business law this semester, and it sucks, and I don't like it, and it's boring to me, and I don't know, I don't like it. And like I've mentioned this before a lot of times, the way my college does it is you do classes for 8 weeks and then more classes for 8 weeks, so it's like the same amount of classes as if you were at like a normal typical college where it's like 5 classes in a semester, but mine just does it like classes that are like done twice as fast. I don't know why they do it that way, but anyways, my last semester I did 2 classes for 8 weeks. I had a week in between off for like a break, I guess, and then I did 2 classes for 8 more weeks. But this semester I have to do 2 classes and 2 classes and one that overlaps the 2, so I don't get a spring break, and that just like sucks. And then it's like more work, like I don't know, it's just like annoying, so that's stressing me out. And the other class I'm taking right now is international business, and that's like also really boring because it's like laws and legal stuff, which like I'm not into. Like I don't know, it's just boring and like hard to remember because there's like so much like laws and I don't know, just like stuff and like information. I don't know, I don't like it. So these classes, like there's like a lot of work and a lot of like thinking and analyzing, and like I don't know, it's a lot of like, I go to Liberty University, which is a Christian college, so they have a lot of like, do you think this is ethical? Why or why not? Provide support from Bible verses type of stuff. So, first of all, I have to figure out whether or not I think it's ethical or not. And then I have to, like, understand what exactly I'm talking about. Then go try to find Bible verses to, like, support myself and my statements and cite everything in APA and provide my citations and, like, I don't know. It's just, when you're doing it for classes you don't like, it's, like, miserable. But my class that's bridging over the two, like I have two classes, and one bridging. The one that is bridging is going to be some sort of psychology. And I took psychology in high school and in college. But this is like, I think it's like teenage psychology. I'm not sure. I don't really remember. But it's some like specific psychology. I could like choose like children, adolescents, adults, like it was something like that. So at least I like psychology, so that shouldn't be too bad. That was just one that like it was what do they call it? I can't think because I'm so anxious. My brain gets like so foggy and stuff when I'm anxious because like there's like too many thoughts in my head. Oh, I dyed my hair too. In case you're like, whoa, your hair is dark. Yeah, I dyed my hair. If you follow me on Snapchat, I like Snapchat about it. What do they call it? It's like, classes like you have to take a certain amount of random classes just to fill credits. I don't know what it's called. But I think you guys know what I mean. It's like you have to take a certain number of other random classes. I can't think of the word. So anyways, that I only had a spot for one, so I picked psychology. So, yeah, because I thought I would enjoy that out of, like, I don't know. I don't like school. High school ruined school for me. Now I'm just, like, anti-school because high school's made me feel like that. So, I wouldn't say I enjoy school. I wouldn't say I'm going to enjoy my psychology class. But it's, like, the lesser of all the evils of my classes. So, there you go. That's one thing making me anxious. My stupid classes that I don't find interesting. And then I'm about to be on a Christian retreat weekend. Like I've mentioned this a few times before. I'm very involved in a Christian retreat ministry thingamabobber. I'll like link it down below if you want to like check it out or whatever. And like every spring and fall, there's a boys' weekend and a girls' weekend, and I think it's from like ages, well, it's from like 9th grade to age 20, I think, something like that. It's for like youth, and it's like just like a Christian retreat, and it's from like Friday night to Sunday afternoon, and I've been on a bunch of them, and it's like a lot of work, but it's like worth it. I don't know. It's just like my extracurricular in life, I guess. I don't know. I was never into like clubs or like anything. Like I do ukulele lessons. I guess that's my other extracurricular. But like that's like my other extracurricular in life. And I'm like on the council for like making decisions for it and stuff. I don't know. Anyways, we had like such a hard time finding like a director to direct the weekend for the spring. And we don't have one for the boys' spring. We have one for the girls' spring. But the boys' spring one canceled on us. And I'm in charge of finding another one. So I have to email a bunch of people. And, like, time is running out. So that's stressing me out. But that's... Anyways. So, when we found a girls' spring director, she asked me to be on team. And I said yes. And, like, basically what the weekend is it's like a lot of talks to kind of just, like, I don't know, like, educate you on stuff. Like, it's not like you go and it's like, alright, this is the Old Testament, this is the New Testament, here are the talks. Like, it's not like that. It's, like, different talks on, like, how to live your life, in, like, a good Christian faith type of way. Like, it's not really educating you on, like, the Bible per se. It's like how to live your life and how to make decisions, and like, I don't know, like I don't know. You can look at the website. I'll link it down below if you're like curious. I'm bad at explaining things. So anyways, there's a lot of talks, because that's like what it is. It's like kind of conference-y, I guess, and you just like sit there and listen to a bunch of people's talks. So in order to like get ready for it, the director makes like a team of people who will like give the talks and stuff, so that they can like prepare their talks and practice them and get like any feedback that they might need, so that they're ready for the weekend. So I agreed to do a meditation, which is kind of like a mini talk, and I've done it before, like a long time ago. I did so good on it. Nobody had like anything bad to say about it, like, which is like really weird, because I don't like talking in front of people. I've done it before, like usually I give like this little mini talk sometimes in front of like this group of people, but I don't write that talk. So you have to write your own talk, and like it's like stressful, and I can't use the talk that I wrote like a few years ago because it's a different one. So I have to like write this whole thing, and there's not really a good outline for it. Like you get outlines, it's not just like, here, write a talk about this. It's like they give you like guidelines and stuff, but mine doesn't really have good guidelines. So it's stressful because I have to write this thing, and then I have to give it in front of people twice, because once in front of like my team to see if like I should change anything, and then once at the actual retreat. So that's stressing me out. And then I'm also an aux, which means I just run around behind the scenes, so I like get background stuff done while people are giving talks, which I really like, because it's not that I find the talks boring, but like I've heard them so many times because I've been on so many retreats. It's just like, I don't know, it's kind of boring in that sense, because it's like I know what's coming, I know what the talks are about. Like it's the same like general talks written by different people, so they're all different, but it's the same talks, so I kind of know it already. So anyways, I like being an aux. I'm usually an aux because I like doing the behind the scenes stuff, because then I don't have to sit and listen to all the talks. I can be running around doing whatever else behind the scenes. So I'm giving a mini talk, and I'm being an aux. So that's like, I would say perfect, but if it was perfect, I wouldn't be giving a talk at all. But anyways, so my first meeting is this Friday, and we were supposed to have it at a church. Usually you have the meetings at a church because somebody will be like, oh, I go to this church, so I'll just ask them if I can like have my meetings here, and usually the church is like cool with it. But we're having the meetings at somebody's house, and first of all, I don't know how this is gonna work, because usually at like the meetings we sit at tables so we can like write stuff down and stuff. I don't know if we're just gonna be sitting on the floor or like what, but it just doesn't seem good. Like, I don't know. So the second thing is, the first meeting, I don't really think anybody gives their like practice talks. It's more about like introducing yourself and getting to know like your team and stuff, and what their roles are on the weekend, like what talks they're giving, or if they're an aux, or like what. So basically it's like 3 hours each like meeting. So during like the first meeting, there's a lot of like icebreakery type things, like I don't know. But the lady's house where we're having the meetings at, she has all these like games that she just likes and makes us play like all the time. And like some of them are like, have you ever heard like fruit bowl? It's like, it might be called different things, but it's like the same thing. It's like you get four, like for example, 4 different fruits. You have apples, bananas, cherries, strawberries, and then somebody's in the middle and you sit in a big circle of chairs, and then somebody calls a fruit or all the fruits or 2 of the fruits or 3 of the fruits, and if you are that fruit, you have to get up and switch your chair, and if you don't get to a chair in time and you're the one in the middle, then you get to call other fruits. Like, I feel like this is like a popular game that everybody has played sometime in their life. And I freaking hate this game with a passion because it just makes me anxious. Like, you guys know, I'm an anxious person. I get anxious over dumb things, but that's just me, and that's who I am, and I hate fruit bowl. So there are many different like times I've like played this game and I hate it. Don't like it at all. And this one time, we were going to be playing fruit bowl, and me and my mom hid in the bathroom because I just really didn't want to play it. So she hid in the bathroom with me until it was over. So, like, I just don't want to play any, like, games, and I don't know. I'm not looking forward to it. And so, this might be TMI, but the birth control that I'm on is seasonal, which means you get your period, like, 4 times, because there's 4 seasons, so like once a season, I guess that's why it's called seasonal. But I'm scheduled to get my period during Friday, which is my meeting. So on top of being like anxious over everything, I'm gonna be like feeling like death. I don't know. It's been a long week. It's been a long week, and it's Monday. Like, I don't know. And then here's another thing, which is making me anxious. I feel like I'm just like, here's all my problems. My mom's cat, Jasper, you guys have probably seen him before. He likes to go in my bedroom when I'm not in my bedroom and vandalize my bedroom. And he steals things from my room and leaves them all over the house, or he'll like get into stuff, and like, my mom was like, well, don't leave things where he can, like, get to them. Like, it's my bedroom. Like, I can't pack up all my makeup so he, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not gonna have nothing on my desk so he can't get to anything. Like, I'm gonna, like, live my life, but I don't know. He's just so annoying. He gets into all my stuff, and I have shelves against the opposite wall, and right now there's just like some stuff on it for like storing purposes until I figure out what I'm doing with it. And he like jumped up on it and collapsed the shelf, so I had to take everything off and reorganize it and put everything back on and fix the shelf that was collapsed. And that took me like 2 solid hours. So it's like just really annoying that, like, I don't know how to keep him out of my room. Like, you could just be like, well, close your door. I can't close my door because this is Angel's safe spot. My room is what she considers her territory because she's my cat. So I don't want to shut her out of my room. Plus it's winter, so she needs somewhere warm to be. Like, she likes to be under blankets and stuff and in my bed. So I can't close my door and shut Angel out. So I don't know what to do. I've tried putting up a baby gate because Angel can jump over that, but Jasper has learned how to do that, so I can't do that. I don't know what else to do to keep him out and to keep him away from my stuff. Like, it's not even specific things that he goes after. He goes after anything. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to solve the problem. And, like, it's not just, like, he'll come in when I'm sleeping. Like, he knows if I'm, like, sleeping, it's, like, safe because I won't catch him. And as soon as I, like, leave the house, like, I go to ukulele lessons. My lessons are 30 minutes. He will make it in my room and destroy something in that 30 minutes. It's just so annoying. Like, I don't know. And then I don't know what he's going to go after next. So, yeah. I guess that's the extent of what's making me anxious right now. I don't know. It's just a lot happening. And it's winter, so it's like gloomy. You can't like really go outside and like enjoy the sunshine because it's freezing out. And it's not even snowing. There has just been so much freaking rain and like mud. Like, it's such a rip-off winter. It's been like years since we've had like a really good winter where I live in New York. Like, I want, like, blizzards. I want snowstorms. I want, like, days of, like, just snow. Like, but we just have rain, which I feel like makes it even more gloomier. Like, winter is just a gloomy season just because it's, like, dark and cold. But, like, at least the snow kind of makes it happy because it's, like, pretty, and when the sun shines on it, it's all, like, glistening. But there's no snow. It's just rain and mud and I don't know. So, this has been my anxiety chat video. Usually my anxiety chats are more like how I cope with whatever, but this was just like what's making me anxious currently. I don't know if this helped any of you, but if it did, leave me a thumbs up. If you have any ideas on how to keep my mom's cat out of my stuff, please let me know. Like, I don't know how to keep him off my desk. I don't know how to keep him just, like, out of all my stuff. Like, he'll, like, jump places. So, like, putting stuff up high isn't, like, good enough. I don't know. I just don't feel good. So, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on my post notifications, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.